I'm tired, but not the kind of tired that sleep fixes, not the kind of tired that disappears after a weekend. It's deeper than that. It feels like my mind is constantly running, even when my body is still. It feels like I wake up already exhausted before the day even begins. And the strange part is, nothing is dramatically wrong. There's no visible crisis, no obvious disaster. But inside, everything feels heavy. Conversations feel heavier. Responsibilities feel heavier. Even simple decisions feel heavier. And sometimes I ask myself, why am I so tired of everything? Why does life feel like something I have to push through instead of something I get to live? Maybe you know this feeling. You're functioning. You're showing up. You're answering messages. You're doing what needs to be done, but your energy feels thin, like butter spread over too much bread. And you don't even remember the last time you felt genuinely rested inside, not just physically, but emotionally, because there is a kind of exhaustion that comes from carrying too much silently, carrying expectations, carrying pressure, carrying other people's moods, carrying responsibilities that never seem to end, carrying the version of yourself that you feel obligated to maintain. That kind of tired doesn't show up on medical tests. It shows up in sighs, in irritability, in wanting to cancel plans you once enjoyed, in staring at the ceiling at night with a mind that refuses to turn off. You are not lazy. You are not weak. You are not ungrateful. You are overloaded, emotionally, mentally, sometimes even spiritually. And overload doesn't always announce itself loudly. It builds quietly, layer by layer, until one day you wake up and realize you're tired of everything. Tired of trying, tired of explaining, tired of pretending you're fine, tired of motivating yourself, tired of always being strong. And maybe what exhausts you the most is the feeling that you can't fully stop, because life doesn't pause just because you're tired. Bills still arrive, messages still come, people still expect, and you still show up, even when your inner world feels drained. But here's something important. Being tired of everything does not mean you hate your life. It often means you've been surviving it instead of living it. You may have been in fight mode for too long, always bracing, always anticipating, always preparing for the next demand. And the nervous system is not designed to stay on high alert forever. Eventually, it shuts down, not dramatically, but gradually. You stop feeling excitement. You stop feeling urgency. You stop feeling sharp motivation, because your system is protecting you from burnout, from breakdown, from collapse. Sometimes exhaustion is not weakness. It is a boundary your body creates when your mind refuses to. You may have said yes too many times, pushed through too many red flags, ignored too many warning signs, told yourself just one more time too many times. And now, your energy is asking for something different. Not more productivity, not more discipline, not more pressure, but restoration. Real restoration. The kind that comes from honesty, from admitting, I cannot keep operating like this. I cannot keep carrying this alone. I cannot keep pretending I'm okay. And maybe tonight, you don't need a solution. You don't need a plan. You don't need to fix your entire life. Maybe you just need permission. Permission to be tired without guilt. Permission to admit this pace is too much. Permission to stop being the strong one for a moment. Permission to rest. Not because you earned it, but because you are human. Your exhaustion is not a flaw. It is information. It is your body saying, something needs to change. Not everything, but something. Maybe it's your boundaries. Maybe it's your expectations. Maybe it's the story you keep telling yourself about what you should be able to handle. Maybe you are not weak. Maybe you are simply done with carrying what was never yours to hold. If you feel tired of everything tonight, let yourself soften. Let your breathing slow. Let the weight drop, even slightly. You don't have to solve tomorrow. Right now. You don't have to prove resilience right now. You don't have to push through this moment. You are allowed to pause. Even if the world doesn't. This tiredness does not define you. It does not mean you failed. It does not mean you are broken. It means you have limits. And limits are healthy. Even if you were never taught that. Rest is not falling behind. Rest is recalibrating. Rest is gathering strength. Rest is remembering that you are more than your output. So, tonight, instead of fighting your exhaustion, listen to it. What is it asking you to release? What is it asking you to change? What is it asking you to stop tolerating? You are not tired of life. You are tired of carrying it alone. And that can change. Slowly, gently, one boundary, one honest conversation, one small act of self-respect at a time. For now, just breathe. Let the pressure ease. Let your shoulders drop. You are allowed to be tired and still be worthy. Still be enough. Still be becoming